Welcome to all. I am Sendil Kumar from the Indian Institute for Human Settlements in India. I am a specialist at the Tamil Nadu Urban Sanitation Support Program. TNUSSP is the technical support unit to the state government of Tamil Nadu to improve urban sanitation and scale FSM across 663 towns in the state. The program was launched in 2015 and is funded by Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. My presentation today is about identification of location of decanting station for co-treatment. This is based on learnings from experience from Trichy, Tamil Nadu, India. The state of Tamil Nadu has an installed sewage treatment capacity of nearly 1,662 MLD spread across 73 STPs, of which nearly 43% remains unutilized. Tamil Nadu has proposed to utilize this residual capacity for co-treating fecal sludge from on-site sanitation system. Fecal sludge receiving facilities known as decanting stations need to be established so that desludging trucks can dispose the collected waste safely. Converting existing pumping stations into decanting stations is the most preferred option as it incurs almost no additional cost and also allows for optimum resource utilization. There are multiple factors to consider while selecting the location of such facilities. The factors affecting the choice of location for decanting stations can be clubbed into three categories. 1. Spatial, 2. Infrastructural, 3. Operational and sanitation. The location of decanting stations should be such that together they provide coverage to the entire city. Usually, desludging trucks will not travel more than 10 to 12 kilometers for each decanting operation. Therefore, more decanting facilities spread across the city encourage the desludging operators to use the nearest facility. As you can see in the map, dispersed location of decanting station in the city of Tiruchi in Tamil Nadu has ensured that more coverage is achieved with the provision of only 3 decanting stations. Similarly, the location of decanting stations should be decided taking into consideration the surrounding land use. Decanting stations are not preferred in the city centers, residential areas, and in highly density areas. There should be good access to the decanting station and also space available within the station for parking and maneuvering the truck. In decanting stations where preliminary treatment units have to be constructed, space availability for the same also needs to be ensured. Infrastructure. The quality of existing infrastructure should be considered while selecting the decanting station. Pumping stations with preliminary treatment infrastructure available and those that have a paved premises should be given priority. After considering of spatial requirement discussed earlier, availability of infrastructure to remove, store and dispose non-biodegradables, for example, napkin, plastics and grit can be an added advantage. The other key factors affecting the selection of site for decanting station are related to operation of the facility. The pumping stations should have the capacity to handle the expected volume of fecal sludge. The additional fecal sludge should not lead to overflow in the system. Odor nuisance to general public can be limited if the decanting station is not located close to busy street or more frequented areas. Similarly, spillage minimization should be ensured in the decanting station. In order to ensure operational sustenance, the decanting station should have skilled human resources to screen the incoming fecal sludge so that industrial waste is not mixed. Decanting stations that have operator available all the time will help increase the usage time and ensure desludging operator utilize the facility at night as well. In addition, availability of amenities for sanitation workers at the decanting station can also ensure their acceptance and promote regular usage of the facility. It is important to do a detailed comparative study of available options for establishing decanting facilities. It should be noted that establishment of decanting station is not just an infrastructural question but also have other facets as well which require careful consideration. This will help to ensure sustained operation of the facilities. We welcome questions and suggestions. You can also visit our website to know more about our work. Thank you.